Well, grasshoppers, what do you know? Dave's not with us today, so we're going to have another segment to talk about Dave behind his back segment. But Larry, Bud, Herb Melnick is here. Mr. Greshner, how are you?
Pretty good. Tom, yourself?
Really good. Really good. We're getting a little snow here. I was going to go clean your car off, but you don't move it anyway. So,
well, I got to move it. I got to go get it inspected. So it's got to be moved now. I'm going to go right now and do it. I'll be back in an hour.
Okay. Excellent. Perfect. Herb, what's happening? What are you wearing today? Let's get right after it. Come on. What do you got?
What is that?
Hold on. Ron, what does inspected mean?
Oh, you got to get the car. You got to put it through. They put it through the
oxygen sensor bullshit?
I think so, yeah. I mean, I guess so.
Here, I'll tell you. We used to have that here, an emissions thing.
Emissions.
Yeah, see, I knew what you're talking about.
Yeah. I don't know how they found me. I changed my address. So there's just...
You know where you're going to get that change? You got to go up right up exit 5, right? 95?
No, they go right over here in Glenville.
To get the inspection done?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think so, Grass. You sure?
Well, I went there. My car done last. Well, maybe not. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Good. Herb.
Yeah.
What are you wearing?
Well, I think Duguay wore the same white dress shirt for like 18 shows in a row, didn't he? So I thought maybe I should bring out a dress shirt. So I brought out a Van Heusen with the German and Bonds. What do you call this little thing over top?
Your vest.
Vest. Thank you.
Your little vest.
I saw it in GQ, and GQ doesn't lie either, right? Just like the internet. Yeah. So, but then the kicker is the perfume is cologne is Paco Rabanne, which you've probably never heard of.
The perfume?
Yeah, cologne.
Paco, isn't that a Hispanic name?
No, Spanish. Yeah, same thing.
Yeah,
Spanish. But you know what? Do you know what the ingredients are? Because we're informing people again. Do you know what the ingredients are in colognes?
No.
So one of the first is rosemary and sage.
Is there something?
Really?
Rosemary, sage, lavender, musk, honey. They combine all that stuff to make cologne. So extra.
Gosh, that sweater looks like an X-ray bib.
Somebody said I dressed like a deranged Mr. Rogers too.
Oh,
that wasn't very nice.
No, it's really not you. I don't think that's my impression. Like that vest is more like an old man kind of sitting around smelling like mothballs, right?
Well, I think my father had one of those.
We are in our 60s.
He's a fine gentleman.
Yeah. Hey, we're in our 60s. What the hell do you expect?
Well, you don't have to dress like you're in your 60s.
Do you think I give a shit about what people think about me?
Yeah. You think it'll change now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously, Mel, everybody appreciated you sending me that picture, the before picture when you Manscaped. We hadn't Manscaped yet.
Took me a while yesterday. Yeah.
You tore
I'm a lot lighter. Hey, but there's what's her name? Marcy LeMay is not very happy with us. Did you see that? She's either not happy with the manscaping that we talk about or the turtles fornicating. One of the two.
Oh, really? She didn't appreciate that?
I don't know. Because we're just solidifying what we're talking about, right? We're just confirming that what turtles do. It's just part of it.
And again, once again, I did my homework, so I got video proof of the turtles.
Yeah. So Marcy shouldn't be upset. The women shouldn't be upset. It's just a thing. It's not a
Yeah. I don't think there's anything inappropriate about that.
No.
Like turtle porn?
Yeah.
It's not turtle porn. It's turtle relations.
Oh, turtle relationships.
But they certainly were. I do have a little bit of a bone to pick with you, though, Mel. They certainly were not going 35 miles an hour in the video I saw.
No, slow and easy. It's like that song "Slow and Easy" by Whitesnake.
Our boy Ron here is on fire today. He says, "Okay, he's gonna get here as long as you're not manscaping the turtles."
Yeah. Nice shirt. Thanks.
Oh, good. Where's the dog today? What's the dog's name? Roland or what? Rosie?
Rory.
Rory.
He's down the hall in his bed. He's just hanging around. as soon as Rochelle leaves, as soon as my wife leaves, he just goes to bed or whatever. But if I'm at 3:00 when I have my beer, then he'll come and he'll sit on the floor and listen to me laugh at the show. So,
Oh, and he wants to have like a little drink on his own?
yeah. Man, well, he's the only one that'll sit and drink with me.
Yeah, well, we can't blame him.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I should know this. How many kids do you have?
2, Carter and Haley. Boy
And how old are they again?
23 and 26. So Carter just got back from University of Victoria, just finished 5 years there. And then Haley's taking her, mortgage broking license. So they're just trying to get on their feet right now. And they'll be here for another year or two, I think. And then hopefully they get the hell out of here.
You'll downsize then? You and the wife will get a small little place?
We've been talking about it. So that's why we've been doing renovations. Just this house is 23 years old. So slowly cleaning it up, doing renovations, and eventually I guess we'll flip it.
What is like 6,000 square feet?
No, if you remember correctly from way back, it's about 3,500.
Oh.
Jeep's place is 6,000 square feet.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Oh, and that reminds me. Sorry, go ahead, Ron.
Jeeps is 6,000. That's one floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got 2 floors.
In a gated community in Winnipeg.
Yeah.
Sir St. James. But I also heard that the Jeepster has a huge cabin at Lake. I don't know if it's Lake Manitoba, Lake Winnipeg. Put that up later.
I thought I did my homework on it. I thought Ron was within his right to call it a nook. I don't know.
Look on Amazon or Mayfair, whatever it's called, and look on there in breakfast nooks, and I'll show you.
That's what they
But,
say.
if that's true, that means that Mel's really been off. Like your accuracy, Mel, has been really off lately.
The turtles are going 70 now.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, well, like I said, I can only try.
Ron is on fire today. Is Ron drinking or something today? There's other Ron.
where's Dave? Where's Dave?
Table seating for grumpy men that want to eat alone. Huh.
There you go. A nook goes in the kitchen nook.
Who said that?
That was that Ron Jameson again. He's on fire. Breakfast.
Listen to me. Sometimes it's better to be alone.
You got your kids there though.
Then you have to have that back to hallway sex again. Hallway sex.
Ron, did you watch the Ranger game the other night? They lost to the Devils.
Yeah, I tried to turn it off in the third, but the Devils kept playing.
Yeah.
It's I don't know what's going on with them, but you know what I really find interesting that they're trying to blame the coach or
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I don't think you can't blame the coach when the one game, I think the game before that, one of the guys has the puck along the boards when they pull the goalie, and then he's stick handling. It looks like he's got a grenade on his stick, and he gives the puck away, and they go down, dump it out, and the game's over. The coach can only do so much, and the player's going to do the rest.
I hate to, sorry, Gresh, but I'm doing a little research here on the fly. I think Mel might have a point with the nook. It's more of a seating thing.
Yeah, it's breakfast nook. It's a seating.
Do you have seating in yours?
Yeah, mine's. I have. It's an L-shaped seating with a back and the bottom.
I thought it was a table.
No, there's a table, and then there's also a bench.
Oh, okay. I didn't know this.
Oh my God! Like, Jesus, like when you guys get a little older, maybe you get smarter. Like get my age. You guys are making.
You told us, and you told the entire world it was a table. That's the way I.
Table, no, breakfast nook. A breakfast nook is not a table.
Okay, Mel's right.
We go pour another drink because this is getting very, very, very upsetting.
So now Dave's not here, and what the show has become is like we'll have people on the show, and then we're not there. Then we can talk about them behind their backs.
Yeah.
What do you think of Dave's Fu Manchu he's got going? That big white thing on his face.
It looks like someone hit him with a snowball.
People that can't grow hair on their head usually grow it on their face. So where's yours?
I got a scruff growing there today. You have the scruff.
Yeah. Tom
Actually, what too? I actually looked up Mel, I'll post it next time. The green turtle, or what green turtle? Is that what you call it? Green sea turtle?
Yes, the green sea turtle. You know why?
Well,
Also
what?
green? They eat all the weeds on the bottom of the ocean,
Right.
so that's why they call them green.
You told me that the shell was not green. The one that I saw, the shell was green.
Hold on, let me go. There are 356 types of turtles, 49 types of tortoises, Tom. So there's, you know what I mean? You know where I'm going here? I'm not wrong. Now, on that, what is the biggest turtle? The tortoise. How big? I stated that they got to 300 and some pounds, but I stand corrected. Go ahead.
The biggest turtle?
Yeah. Tortoise.
The biggest tortoise. Oh, I'm not too familiar with the tortoise. I'm really big on turtles, but tortoises I'm just not as big on. I don't know.
Wasn't it that Lemieux guy that played for Montreal? He was a turtle.
Yeah, he turtled. Yeah.
No kidding.
Oh, man, our audience is on fire today. Look at this one. Okay. Oh, on Tom's back is Rolla Harris. Jeez. Yeah. Wow.
Some new names too. We got
Tom's back.
our audience is expanding.
Yeah.
The Galapagos giant tortoise is the world's largest. Can live up to 170 years old, sits 6 feet long, upwards of 800 pounds.
So if he lived, how long does it live to? 170 years old?
100 to 170. Yep.
100 to that's a big
Yeah.
area right there.
We had to nail it down there.
Yeah. What does it list some? It's going to snow tomorrow, anywhere from 1 inch to 30. And they pay him $1 million for that. No,
I like when you hear advertisements on TV and they'll say something will last for up to 15 days. Like, okay, so it could last one day. Like, kind of false advertising.
I think I had one of those. I bought one of those things.
Oh, gosh, hold on. Is the toaster out of the box yet?
Yeah. It's over there.
And what prompted you to take it out of the box at this time?
My daughter made herself a tuna
toast.
fish melt.
Tuna melt?
Tuna melt or whatever it's called.
Oh, so this is what the regular toaster was, a toaster oven?
That's I have a toaster, which my one daughter hates. She wanted to throw it out yesterday.
Right.
And that's my toaster. And then they have the toaster oven.
Okay, that's what you made the tuna
More
melt. Okay.
advanced because they don't know how to push the buttons down. It's not like it's one of their telephones.
Which one was in the box? The toaster oven?
Toaster oven was in the box, the big one.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, no, I don't use that because it's not mine. It's for the kids when they come over.
Mel, how's the weather there? Still cold?
4 above, which is what, 35, 40 degrees. I'm going to go
35 or 40. We're going to nail it down. It's like 38 to be exact.
It's 38 then.
Yeah.
38. I'm going to go hit some balls. It's my birthday again this Sunday, just in case anybody wants to send anything to Ron or Tom.
What are you going to do? You're going to hit some. What are you going to?
I'm going to go take a lesson with my son on Saturday. Then we're going to go for some beers in the afternoon, and then Sunday's my birthday, so we're going to have big chocolate cake with sugar icing. Yeah, I can see
Maybe you're
that.
going to step on a rake.
And some beers, and then maybe order in Chinese food.
So you have beer and cake.
Chinese food, beer, and cake. Yeah.
So Mel, if I asked you how old you were, are you going to give us a range, or do you know the exact number?
I'll be 60 and 3/4.
63?
60 and 3/4.
Oh,
61 on Sunday, Tom.
61. Nice.
61. Oh my God.
Way younger than you guys.
Yeah. Mel, what's going on? Your Vancouver Canucks, they're going to fire their coach or something, right?
Well, Francisco Aquilini gave him a vote of confidence, I think 4 days ago. So, that's a death.
Yeah, he's gone.
Statement. But they lost that night. And then last night they played pretty good. They beat Calgary 5-1 in probably their most complete game. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, they're still lacking. I think they need a defenseman. Well, just like New York lost Trouba. Looks like Smith and who else is going in tonight? First game against Philly this year. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, they played a lot better. Jake Virtanen's on the block. We talked about that. He's got 1 goal, first rounder. Louis Erickson got back in, but he didn't do crap. So that's about it.
Is that
Rod Inquiring Minds want to know?
what am I drinking? I can't tell you. But it comes out of a large bottle.
Mel, what's going on? Anything else there? We got like, how are you doing? Like, we haven't really, and I apologize for this. We haven't really asked how you're doing. Like, how any dreams or like that? Nothing.
Well, I told you a little bit about that book and that woman that forgot to mention me. So that's the book. Mm-hmm. It's that thick. And if she was smart and she would have done her freaking homework, I would have been in page 92. But
why page 92?
Because that's progression from 1979 to winning the 5 cups. That's where I would have fit in. Right where they said Steve Smith was a tower of power. He took my job, and that's when I came to New York. That's where I should have been slotted in that little book. So that pissed me off.
And was there other guys, Mel, that were not in the book, or just you?
I haven't. All I was looking for was my name, Tom. Other than that, I couldn't really,
Gotcha.
Right? But
your name is on the book.
My name is not in the book. So Lorna Schultz Nicholson is going to get an email from me just to clarify.
You know what? We should get her on the show. That's what we should get her on the show and find out why you're not in the book.
Official publication, Lorna Schultz Nicholson.
Do you have a fireplace? Do you have a fireplace?
I've got a fireplace, yeah.
Well, then you got something to burn.
Well, not until I get a hold of this woman. And
let's know what we'll get her on the show.
Let her know how I feel. Well, so anyways, update, because it is my birthday and a bunch of kids I went to school with, junior high and high school in Winnipeg, they're having their birthdays in February as well. So the girl who is now a doctor in Vancouver here, the girl that told me I was going to be a Zamboni driver, she texted me today, or messaged me today through another one of my buddies and said, no, did I really say that? I said, yeah, you did. You freaking, that pissed me off. And I had to overcome that. And
she's a doctor now?
She's a doctor. Yeah.
Let's get her on the show too. Come on.
We should do that too. Yeah. So anyway,
we'll get both those women on the show.
I get issues. So anyways, other than that, I'm good. Next.
You know what? We got to get both those women on the show at the same time. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah. One on each side of Mel.
Yeah.
What are you drinking, Mel? What do you got going? A little water there? What do you got?
Pomegranate soda water from Superstore.
Soda water.
Yep.
How many calories in that?
0.
All right. No, any sugar or artificial sweeteners, anything like that, or what?
0. Yeah. Is that a new black shirt?
That's actually a dark blue. It's a Navy SEAL shirt.
Oh.
Turned it inside out.
No, Ron.
No.
Big day today, too. I bought new sheets at Costco.
What happened to the other one?
It was a good deal. I can't pass up a good deal on sheets.
You sticky?
Ron. This is a family show.
No, it is. No. If I'm eating food, I mean, if I'm eating food.
I don't eat in bed.
No.
I don't eat food in bed.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna stop now.
Yes.
I'd like to know where Jeep has his cabin, though. Let's confirm that. So if he's watching, Jeep, Sir James.
Yeah. Oh, he's busy watching some guy put a new floor in.
Oh no, they started. Western League started too. So he's out. He's coaching now.
Did they start? No, they haven't started. Have they started yet?
I thought they did.
I think it's the 21st, or I don't know.
That's a good day to start.
Yeah. Hey, your birthday?
That's my birthday, Sunday. Yeah.
Wow. We have to do like an extra show that day just for your birthday, I think.
Yeah, why don't we do that?
Yeah.
After he'll have a couple of wobbly pops and we'll get him on the show.
Yeah.
What's your neat chocolate cake?
Bring the cake on.
Yeah.
And those two.
Will your wife make the cake?
Yes, it'll be a chocolate cake, double. So double
We heard
layer.
that.
No, you didn't. Chocolate
you said
cake, double layer, so 2 layers, right? Strawberry jam in the middle, and white icing, like an inch thick, and it just rolls off.
What did you say in the middle? Ham?
Strawberry jam.
Put some ham. Do you have any cold cuts or anything like that? Any Vienna sausage, cheese, anything like that?
That might be for a snack just before the Wobblies.
Good.
Yeah. And then Chinese food about 5:30.
Good.
Wow.
That fried Chinese food, the chocolate with all the sugar.
Well, we'll have some beef and broccoli. So, a couple of vegetables anyway.
Nice. Very nice.
So now I remember I went over the show, Tom.
Yes.
You said you have some incidents when you drive. What kind of road rage can you tell the people?
Well, I would say my pet peeve is people driving slow in the fast lane.
Yeah.
My theory is too that they're doing it on purpose just to aggravate other people. Because they're typically not limited to, but they're typically Subaru drivers. So I have a vision of them living up in Vermont, hugging a tree or something like that, and then said, I'm going to prove to everybody that they should be driving fast on the highway. But the reality is I'm really not in a hurry. It's just I do like to drive fast a little bit.
Yeah. I do that sometimes when I get on the Merritt. I get in the left lane. I just drive like 40.
Yeah. So you're the guy. You probably rent a Subaru
and then they drive by, they holler at me.
Yeah.
So I just let it go. Doesn't bother me.
You know what? I was really, after our talk about backing in, I realized what a good job I do at backing in too. It's like right in, just like a glove. Like drive that car.
You still back in, Tom?
Always.
Yeah.
I never don't. I guess if I don't back in someplace, it's like something's wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you get out there. You get out way faster.
Yeah.
No, you're going to be 61?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Right. You are getting old. Like what can you get your old age pension in Canada?
A year ago, 60.
Oh, really?
Sorry. Old age is 65. Canada pension, CPP, is 60, which I took right away. And then
how much do they give you? Is that Canadian dollars?
Canadian dollars, $688.30 or something.
Wow.
Yeah. And then do you want to talk about our NHL pension? You guys taking our NHL pension yet?
Yep.
I've been taking it for 16 years.
Yeah. That's a bit of a joke, isn't it?
Yep.
Well, you know what?
Your money.
I look at it as I took a discount on mine, and then I got it. My ex-wife gets it for. She gets it after I die till she dies.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. It's for my kids. It's like it's kids.
Yeah.
But you guys have to wait till you get to the other, that gift pension, right?
Yeah.
That you get that. You get when you turn 65, you get they give you $690. Well, it's like $1,380 for each year you played, up to 1985-86, including 85-86. So I played a dozen years, so I get that. And Tom played like 6 years, 7 years, 6 years. Well, you're not old enough yet, Tom, are you? By the time you guys get there, there'll be no money left, so don't worry about it.
No, they actually put more money in now. Like Glenn Healy's telling me to put more money in.
Oh, good. Then we can up it a little bit.
Gresh, how are you doing with your cooking, Mr. Healthy over there?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
I from last Thursday till today, I lost 4.9 pounds.
Nice.
Yeah, I took one of my shoes off.
I was going to say,
with myself and my glasses.
It's hard to flush the toilet.
Yeah, no, it is. Like, yeah.
Mel, you've got new cookware too. Let's talk about that. You get pink stuff and pink and red cookware.
You've inspired me. Like the Amazon, I bet you while we're on the show, there'll be probably 4 packages sitting outside. Ceramic crock pots, 4-quart crock pot, to boil soups, and I made a new egg noodle hamburger casserole, which I sent a picture of for you the other day.
Was that what that was? Oh,
yeah, with cheese on top, and with the pink utensils to go with my pink brace.
Did you make that?
I made that from scratch, all by myself.
Yeah.
Okay. But next time we need to talk next time before you. I mean, there's some ways like the cheese. Again, you might as well just put that in a needle and shoot it right into your veins. But
cheese is good for you.
Well, I mean, there's some good things, but the high in fat too. Depends. Like you can get some low fat cheese.
How many years did they say that eggs were no good for you? Now it's the only thing you're supposed to eat.
And well, now we're always evolving, right? We're always learning new things about the human body and the planet and everything. Like fasting has become a bigger thing now. People always thought you had to keep food coming into your system, and we're always learning. Learn to learn, Mel.
We went over this before. My grandfather worked at a butcher shop, Burns, in Prince Albert, Saskatchewan, Ron.
Wow.
He used to walk from the hill on 19th Street in PA down to Burns, the butcher shop down by the rail tracks. And he lived to 92 eating bacon and eggs and meat, everything in butter, garlic. That's how I got the garlic sausage and the kubasau and the pierogies and all the. They can live to 92. Yeah. And I know Tom said, well, the food was better back then. Well,
no, Tom, I never said the food.
Let's go back to the videotape and confirm.
Yes. Let's go back. We will go back and look at it. I did not say the food was better. I said our lifestyle was better. We were not as sedentary as we are now. We sit around too much.
Yeah. You know the highway that runs all the way up and down the East Coast, right? 95?
Yes.
I was living in Florida and I was getting gas at a gas station, and this guy says to me, "How do you get to 95?" I said, "Well, don't eat red meat."
Oh, that's good. That's excellent.
Yeah. So
what did he say to that?
He goes,
smart ass.
He just looked at me.
Yeah. He probably didn't get it.
No, he didn't. I had to explain it to him. I felt bad paid for his gas.
Well, my doctor says you could probably limit your red meat to twice a month.
Yep.
Does that sound about right?
Yep.
Have a nice steak twice a month.
Yeah. Something wrong with that. Get a nice lean cut and absolutely char it up nice.
Yeah.
So what does your wife think now that you're doing cooking? Is this something like you haven't not been cooking in the past, right?
I've always cooked.
Oh.
Yep. But now I'm just cooking with better utensils and better cookware, right. Not the old metal or steel pans and all that crap. So now into the cast. Well, I'm keeping what's Dave's wife's name? Paula?
Mrs. Maloney.
Mrs. Maloney, every time I touch that, place the order on Amazon, I think of Dave, and let's say her name's Paula. Okay? Her name's Paula now.
That's awful. How can I not? I should know her name. It's terrible. I apologize, Mrs. Maloney, right after that. How's the cast iron skillet going?
I got to get one of those. I want one of those. Where do I get one of those?
Amazon.
What?
Costco has them.
Costco has them?
Yes, sir.
Good ones or like the shitty ones?
Yeah. Well, cast iron's cast iron. I mean, I guess there's some better than others, but
yeah, no, I want a good one.
I
like egg whites, with onions and stuff. Red pepper.
For me, if you're going to do egg whites, the non-stick pan is a better way of going myself. That's my
I have one of those. I have a couple of those,
Yeah. They're good.
But I mean, I'm gonna, matter of fact, when we're done this, I'm going to make myself some egg whites.
Definitely. You get some salmon, put it in the cast iron skillet, season it up the way you want, throw it in the oven for 30 minutes. Oh my God.
I'm not a big fish eater. You know why? You know why I don't eat like fish, right?
Oh, no. Why is that, Ron?
Well, you know what people do in water when they're swimming, right?
I actually
it doesn't always turn blue either.
Remember Ron, I don't know, Mel, did you know I was on Survivor?
Yes.
So when I was on Survivor, we had to go poop in the ocean. That's the only place we could do it. We did Aquabomb.
Seriously?
Yep.
Well, Yeah.
Well, I guess all the animals do. So
What happens if you're inland and you couldn't get to the ocean? What do you do? Hold it?
Well, we're on an island, so it's not that big.
Well, wasn't that big, the island?
No.
Oh, I thought it was,
No.
Yeah.
okay, so I wasn't around for that because, and you never mentioned. I'm watching the TV, and all of a sudden I see this bald-headed guy. I said, he looked kind of fat to me. I said, holy shit, is that Tom? Like 3 years as a defense partner, he wouldn't send me an email. He wouldn't, hey, so how did this go? How did you get on Survivor? And then how did you get knocked off? Because I never,
He never told me. I had to find out on my own.
I would have told you guys, but I had to sign an NDA. Could not disclose that I was on the show. Jerry Bruckheimer, I guess, is a part owner of Amazing Race, Survivor, and Big Brother. And he came to the NHL and asked, not just me, asked anybody if I had some retired players that wanted to go on Amazing Race. They had to be two guys that kind of played together. Ron, I remember I asked you didn't want to go or something, right? You couldn't go or something. I don't know what it was. And we couldn't find anybody to go on with. So they then talked to me about Survivor. So, but you have to go through this whole process, even though like I was somewhat of a recruit, you still have to go to LA for 5 days for casting. You got to send in a video and all this kinds of stuff. So I went to LA for 5 days for casting, and they called me back a couple months after that and said that I was on the show.
Did they go?
So what's that?
Did they go through the NHL or how did?
No, the Survivor one was more. They'd already been in contact with me because of Big Brother. So then they asked about Survivor. Yeah. So I tried to play the real loyal game. So I was trying to build an alliance. I could, we'd ride along to the end. But at some point during the game, they have a tribe swap. So there's the two tribes, and then they switch them all up. So everybody's on different tribes. So the 4 people I'd formed an alliance with all went over on the other tribe. So, and the new people that came on our tribe knew that I was being very loyal. So they said, well, he's not going to be loyal to us because he's loyal to those people over there. So I was sent home.
Yeah. At what number?
I
was the fifth person voted off.
Yeah. Yeah. There was only 4 people on the show.
Yeah.
Well, that's a better track record than being drafted in the 6th round, though.
Well, but you look at it the positive way, Mel. Being in the 6th round, like who thought, geez, well, this guy's never going to play in the NHL, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a miracle story that.
That's true. Especially from Harvard.
Especially what?
Especially from Harvard. Nobody plays from Harvard.
No, right? Harvard of the Midwest, Northern Michigan.
So what did you do to get in shape for you bulked up? Like
I put on about 15 pounds of fat. I ate some bad foods going on there because I lost 27 pounds being out there. So I figured if I was there for 39 days, if you win it, then you're going to lose lots of weight. So I just bulked up.
Yeah.
Ate some bad food, Mel. You would have been proud of me.
Well, that's what you got to do. Lots of protein, right? Lots of carbs.
Lots of carbs. Yeah. Lots of carbs.
What's the main food on the island? What did you eat on the island?
Rice and coconuts.
Oh, wow. That's good.
Yeah.
Rice and coconuts.
They figured you have, like I usually eat about 3,500 calories every day in my normal diet. There, they say we had about 300 calories.
Coconuts are hard in your teeth, though, right? When you eat that coconut.
No, they're hard on the other end. They're a very good diuretic.
They come out. Oh yeah, coming out's bad. Going in's okay. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Would you want? So Mel, you want to go on Amazing Race with me? Why don't we do that?
I can't run.
Oh,
you got to be able to run.
All right. It's an issue.
And you got to think too, Tom. I don't think you and I think and run at the same time. It's like no, I don't think so. Not gonna happen.
That would be like a politician walking and chewing gum.
Yeah. What are the Rangers?
Oh, let's go. You got homework done? Like, okay, I don't want to drag this on. Like this is the last 2 weeks. I feel like I've been lecturing you like a father or something like that. I don't want to continue that, but again, I think partly because you set such a high standard for yourself when you first started. I don't want to dwell on, like I said, but a lot of people have been saying, like, what is wrong with Mel? Is it the pandemic? Is he, something bothering him? How you feel? Like, are you ready to? Did you do some homework? Are you ready to participate today, or what?
I did who's a lot of people? Can you name some names?
No, I can't disclose names.
That's from Who's Village.
Yeah. First initials TL.
Okay, let me ask you. Do you feel like the last 2 weeks you've done as much as you had done previously?
100%.
For the preparation, the performance?
I give 100% every week. It's the only way to go. It's in your DNA. You got to give as much as you can. That's all I got.
All right. So what do you got for notes today then? What's up? What else is going on?
Okay. You want to talk about Bitcoin? You want to talk about cologne? You want to talk about, what do you want to?
Let's go back. I'm sorry, I interrupted you with the cologne thing. So what is that you had?
It's called Million by Paco Rabanne. He's Spanish, out of Spain. And I told you, it's made of the herbs you use to cook with. So that's very. Okay, Sotart. What about Kansas City? Hello.
Oh, that's right, too.
Yeah, bet on Kansas City, Soapy.
Oh
my God. Did they win? Who won? Did Kansas City?
Yeah.
Mel, you did say, like, who's saying things, right? Well, there's an example. Somebody has stepped forward and, openly criticized your performance.
Goalies should never talk. We sacrificed our bodies by blocking shots, hundreds and thousands of shots. I've got the bruises to prove it. The dents in his legs. Come on.
So we should say to him, stay in the net and stop the puck. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There should be no ridiculing the defenseman ever.
Is that the goalie's job?
Shut up and stop the puck.
Stop. Like, be quiet. Like they always want. You look. Oh, you tipped that one. It's still your job to stop it. Hey, is that kid Miller coming back to play tonight for the Rangers?
I don't know. Good question.
Yeah, it sounds like it. And then I think Jack Johnson was skating, but he's not ready. Did he pull a groin or something? So he needs a couple more practices.
Yeah. No, I think that Miller kid. I like him. I don't know what happened to him, but he's going to be.
Our audience is on fire today. Man, fucking boot on a sweater.
No, it doesn't look like that.
It's a camel or it's a beige. Who was that? Was that Rob? Rob again? James?
That was Mark Harris.
Where'd he come from?
I don't know. He came in strong though.
Well,
Yeah.
he nailed it though. He nailed the color.
Wow,
That's funny.
So we're being told here that Miller is playing.
Oh, good.
Latin.
How old is he? 21. That kid, Miller, 21, right? He's young, right?
Yeah.
And how big? How tall is he? 6'5"?
Ooh, he's a big boy. I don't know what exactly, but he's big. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's nice to see that they get a guy that big that comes in and plays that well once. You know what I mean? They need that. They need that kind of like. I'm not saying could be a.
Sophie's on fire today. Sophie's on fire. Everybody's fired up today.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Soapy was the same color as that, or?
Here's another one. Oh my! People are all over the West. Oh,
that's too funny.
It does look like it's bulletproof too.
It does. Yeah. You can wear that on like.
Oh man.
in my defense, they are selling them right now at my local mall. Okay, the one I go down to in third gear. Down the hill.
Right.
What do they sell them for?
$20, regular 100.
So you got it because it has a good deal.
That's right. Yeah,
So you get a used one for 20 and a new one for 100, or
something like that.
oh my God, that's too
Wait do you see my get up next week?
Oh, Soapy just is relentless here too. He says you can't. Oh no, hold on. Miss Soapy's. Hold on. Sorry, I can't give them away. Oh, that's it. Oh God.
You can't Soapy. You can give them away for $100.
Robert Young.
Now Susan is all, holy crap. Susan.
Susan has a sense of humor. Oh, God.
That's right. Everything comes back.
Oh, God. Oh, God. That's terrible. Oh.
I'm gonna go
Do
check
you have a vest? Do you have a vest?
Do I have a what?
A vest, like Herb's
I
got.
have one of those somewhere.
Yeah. What color is yours?
I don't know. I haven't worn it since the early '80s.
What is the concept? Like, why do you have a vest? Like, because your body's cold, but your arms aren't? Like, where does that come from? Why do you have a shirt with no? So it's a shirt with no sleeves.
No, that when you get to the store, like if you buy the whole thing, it costs 30. If you buy just the vest alone, it's 20.
Like, can you buy the sleeves later? Can you buy the sleeves later or something?
Yeah, the sleeves you buy with the sleeves is $30.
Oh, but you can't buy the sleeves separately.
Well, you can buy the whole thing with sleeves, but it costs $30.
Oh, okay.
Or buy the vest.
But
That's not on Mel's clothes. I like that. That's a nice vest. I like that.
Thank you.
Oh no, I like that because I like that when my dad wore it too.
That's right. It's come back. 60s and 70s. Now it's come back.
oh, here, yes. Oh,
We're big too, Mel.
Pardon?
no, here's no shirt next time. Just go with the vest.
Oh, all right. I'll try that.
Well, what are you wearing under that? What are you wearing under that vest?
Just a dress shirt.
Oh, that's a shirt. Oh,
It was Van Heusen, I think, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, very good, Tom. Van Heusen. Not
Yeah.
expensive, but classy.
no. I mean, Mel, we could one day say something about Tom's black shirt, but how much can you talk about one black shirt?
Somebody was backing him when he was in. I said, why don't you get like pink or red or blue gym clothes to work out in? And I think there's a few girls that are crushing on you, Tom? I didn't write their names down, but
Very intelligent women that follow us. That's,
Very intelligent. Yeah.
might need new glasses. But anyways,
and they were supportive of my garb.
yeah.
No.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. It won't end. What time does band class start? Oh, Soapy's back. We're the mock turtleneck next week, too. Oh.
Soapy's hot today, man.
Oh, Soapy's good. Well, I guess he's just finally getting over that Super Bowl.
Yeah. Is Soapy not working? Or is he still general manager of the Kansas City, whatever they are?
I think he's working for something.
Kansas Chiefs, they came in second, okay? They were like,
I think he's working for the town someplace. Yeah. Oh, God.
For the city of Kansas City?
Yes, I think so. No, he's living in Kansas City. He's working for Pittsburgh.
picky. Not sure if you want to wear one of those.
It's actually a piece of clothing, Ron.
I know.
Oh,
It's like it fits into your your thing there or whatever.
yeah. Just wear the dickie too. Don't wear anything else. Just the dickie.
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Cool. Oh, okay.
So-
Ron, what are you cooking for dinner
For me?
What's
Me?
that?
What am I having for dinner?
You're the only one named Ron on the show currently.
Well, you were mumbling there for a minute. I couldn't understand you.
Okay.
No, I was going to invite Dave over, but Dave has a game tonight, so I can't invite him over. Tom, invite Dave over game nights only.
Okay, got it.
You know? Yeah. I'm going to have chicken. I'm going to have some chicken tonight, roasted chicken.
Nice.
And I just don't know what to do. Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, it snows outside, I don't go out. It's nice outside, I don't go out. It's raining outside, I don't go out. Like, when should I go out?
When you get those hips fixed, we'll go for marches in the morning.
They're feeling good. They're feeling a lot better than they were a month ago. So,
Nice.
yeah, I'm not feeling that bad at all. I can walk up the stairs a little bit right now. I've been taking these pills to get rid of the arthritis. Oh, and I got my shot last Friday.
Your first one for your pandemic or the
first vaccine, and I think my mom's going next week to get hers in Winnipeg.
nice.
Yeah. Totally.
Mel, how's the market doing there in Canada?
It's good. I'm still very, very busy. Sorry, Ron, what did the doctor prescribe for your hips or pain, or like horse
Well,
tablets?
Yeah, well, I went in and I had X-rays done like a month and a half ago, right? And I have so much arthritis in my hips that they want to get rid of some of the arthritis before they move on to something else.
Yeah.
So I've been taking these pills, and it's really strange how if you ever had like arthritis in your hips and bad like I had, like when you sit down, it's to get up. It's kind of like when you're getting up. Right? But I've been taking these pills for I think today's 3 weeks. No, tomorrow's 3 weeks, and it's not like it goes from 100 down to 0, but it's 100 being bad, but it's down to like probably 65%. And it's amazing how good it feels to be able to walk without especially after you sit down for a bit. But I'm just waiting to see how I can do this, and then I'm going to go in and get it done, hopefully like in the next month and a half.
Yeah. Do you know the name of the pills or no?
I have them on my thing over there.
Yeah.
So I have right next door. I have my coffee in the morning because you have to eat something to take them. There's 4 different ones.
Yeah.
Mel, how's your pink brace coming? You got that made?
I'm just waiting for the lady to call me back, so I go back and get it fitted and put it on. I didn't get a pink brace, Tom.
We could all be worse off than we are, the 3 of us.
Yeah.
A lot of guys ended up with a lot of bad stuff, knees and hips and ankles and the head stuff. I mean, maybe we have a lot of damage to our heads. We just hasn't come around yet, But you never know.
No.
I think after 30 years of not playing, you'd probably figure out that I have something wrong with me if I had it. Either way.
Okay, so here's a serious question here from Mel.
All of them.
Paul Coffey, wouldn't he be in the top of the list?
Yeah. Coffee, then Messier,
Anderson.
Curry, Anderson.
Is Curry that fast?
Yeah.
Huh.
The thing about those guys is they could do everything at top speed, right? It's like McDavid. Tommy, we had 1 speed, slow backwards, and those guys could do anything at high speed. And they said that Gretz wasn't a very good skater. He couldn't shoot the puck. Well, I guess he proved everybody else wrong on that too. But Coffey was probably the fastest skater.
Yeah.
Well, you guys had more than 1 speed because you had to speed up to stop. Hey, listen, but you guys were faster than I was, so that's okay. I didn't have to speed up to stop. I was already stopped.
But you were smooth, Ron. Remember, I gave you praise a few shows ago. Smooth.
Yeah.
No, hockey was fun. I mean, there's nothing that I would change in hockey. Maybe besides like you were lucky enough to win 2 cups, be on the cups, and have them sticking on your car now, which is great. I'd like to have one just. I mean, you can't put a cup on your car for coming in second, can you?
No, you have to win it.
Yeah, I mean, like there's no real. We came in second that year. Like, who cares? You came in second.
Well, it's like when you win the cup, the people, like all the fans, like we took the cup to the strip places, the restaurants, the hospitals. We went to nightclubs and
strip malls. Strip malls.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's what I said. And they said that a person that has not won the cup is not supposed to raise the cup over their head. Well, that's a bunch of baloney because everybody did it, right? It was just one of those things. So, and I
think it's the guys that played. If you played and didn't win it, you're not supposed to touch it.
Oh, that too. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I remember I was in a bar in New York City. I can't remember what year it was when the Islanders won the cup one year, and Mike McEwen was on that team and won the cup, right? So Mike had played with us a couple of years before that. I'm sitting in the bar, me and a couple of my buddies, and we look up, and there's Mike McEwen pulling up in a car or whatever, and he's got the cup. He's gonna walk into the bar. So Me and my two buddies out the back door. We went. Couldn't be in the same place with a cup.
Yeah.
Never. The closest I ever got to the cup was when they raised the banner. That was my heart going off. When they raised the banner after the Rangers won it, and the cup was sitting on the ice, and I was standing with I think it was Harry Howell, and we were standing by the goal, and they were raising some of the banners and stuff, and that's the closest I ever got to the cup. Well, I did take a picture with it one time. My two boys are with it, and I'm standing behind the cup somewhere. Never got to touch it though.
I touched it. I was in the agent business, and a client of mine, Warren Reichel, was playing with Colorado when they won it in Florida.
Well, that's different. You know, that's
I was out of the game by then, so.
Well, I was out of the game when the Rangers won the cup too, but that's part of your part. That's part of your job, then, Tom. You know.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Somebody's stirring the pot here a little bit. Was that Kotze calling you, or is that Mel's phone?
That was my phone.
Yeah.
I'm using
That was probably Gretz.
I'm using my daughter's computer, so her friend just called, so it came on the.
Should have answered. Should have answered.
I wish I knew how, Tom, but I don't.
Where is Dave today? Like, where the hell is Dave today?
So with the weather and Zoom calls, and then with the game, he's got to get down to the city, so time's not good. But no, he texted me nice and early, let me know.
What's more important?
Well, I don't know. That's good. Good point.
Okay.
Hold on. Somebody's has a little suggestion who that may have been. I don't
That's
know.
right.
Yeah.
But it's my neighbor, Steve Smith, not the
Oh,
hockey player, Steve Smith. So that's Emily Smith is Steve Smith's daughter, who's my daughter's best friend.
I have a friend that's Steve Smith that lives in Kansas City.
You know Soapy?
Probably Soapy's neighbor.
Yeah.
He doesn't know Soapy because he would have told me that.
I know somebody named Tom Smith. I don't know the Steve Smith.
Oh, Joe Smith.
Yeah, that's Joe. Right? Is his name really Joe Smith? Like that's
Well, his real name is I met Joe. I met Joe.
no, I didn't ask you that. I just want to know if that was his real name.
I'm going to tell you. He was at a nightclub in Manhattan
Right.
a long time ago. Okay, well, we're going to leave it at that.
Is he like in a witness protection program? They gave him a fake name or something? Like Joe Smith.
Well, isn't that the name you use when you go check in the hotel with somebody else? What's your name? Joe Smith.
So, Gresh, you're cooking a roasted turkey. Is that like a pre-roasted, or you're roasting it yourself?
It's pre-roasted, Tom. I'm just going to cook it up and get the good parts off of it, and then.
You're not eating the skin, right?
No.
Okay, good.
I love that, but I don't do it anymore.
Good.
Because I want to go straight to the heart, like Mel's cheese.
All right, and we're going to do a show on Sunday then. Just a show. We don't have to do a full hour. We'll celebrate Mel's birthday. Watch him eating the cake.
I'll take a picture of it.
No, let's do a show. We'll
Call
do an
me.
extra. It'd be like, like usually there's just one game, like a Monday night football game. So it's the same thing here. We just have our Thursday show, but we'll do sometimes there's specials, right? Like it's gonna be like a Thanksgiving special.
Yeah. So just from last week's show, Tony Long wanted to know about the stupid gold helmets that Vegas was wearing, and what's the worst jersey in hockey that I ever had, and what are the nicest jerseys. So obviously when I got traded, the Canucks I was 1 year away from wearing that ugly V. Remember that, Ron, Tom, the ugly V jersey. I don't know who the hell made those jerseys or how they got passed.
That's black, right? The
black and orange and red, and they were the worst team in the league too. So it was doubly shitty. And so that was the word. But the year that I got to Vancouver, they had made it a little better, but that was the ugliest jersey I have ever seen.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
And so
those Vegas helmets suck too.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. I don't know what they're thinking there, but and the retro jerseys, I don't like the retro jerseys either. I think just a cash grab for people to buy. But the nicest jerseys, and in all honesty, the Rangers jerseys are the nicest jerseys, with Chicago, the Blackhawks, a very, very close second.
And Montreal's up there too, right? Do you think?
You know what we think of the Frenchmen.
Montreal. Forget about that one. Okay, cut that one out.
Attaboy, Ron.
But you know what I like? You know what I liked? The New York Ranger jersey when I first saw the very first one close up, 50 years ago with my brother-in-law, Don Fettis. When you were on the road, you had
He's got the same name as your sister does.
same last
name.
same last
Same
name.
last name. Fettis, yeah.
And his kids have the same last. I don't know how that happened too.
Right.
But anyway, it used to have just New York on there, right? Didn't have like anything else. It was just New York, and then at home you had Rangers.
Yep.
That's like I love those jerseys. And
That's was when we played, right?
yeah, New York on the road.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, for me, when I got traded, so I went from the Rangers jersey to the Kings purple and gold. So, yeah, but looking back at the purple and gold now, it doesn't. I think differently about it now.
we hate them.
It fit the place that you were playing in, though. The flashy, that I didn't mind them, as long as you weren't wearing white skates with them. You're fine.
Yeah, but then when Gretsch got there and we got the black and silver, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was. They've had like, how come all these teams have so many jerseys? They can't just stick with one and make it a tradition, or
Yeah, obviously it's not that nice a jersey, I guess. But
they got to sell. The NHL's got to sell stuff, so that's what they do.
that is accurate.
They make money.
Mhm.
I guess they should have had those jerseys back when we were playing. We could have made more than $5 then too.
What, Mel? Anything else? Any other that you from watching the show last week? Any other questions, comments, concerns, wet dreams?
Well, I'm a little concerned about Marcy. I'm a little concerned about the girls that are liking your black outfit, because I think there's something going on there that you're not telling us.
They're intelligent women who have good taste.
Well, yeah, but you know them a little better than what you're saying, or
No, don't start that, Mel. Do not start that. Nope.
okay?
Do we get into personal stuff with you?
Yes.
Okay.
You haven't taken them to, under Joe Smith.
No, Mel. They are fans of our show. Very nice people. So let's not drag them into the dirt, into your.
The underlying stuff that's going on.
Yes. We didn't really touch on James Patrick too much. Sir James, did we today? We kind of took it easy on him.
Well, I asked him what about where his cabin is and that, but I think he must be at practice or he's doing something, because usually he'd chime in pretty quick. So
I heard he's doing crossovers today.
Probably getting his nails done or something like that.
Yeah.
well, once again, it's about 70 below in Winnipeg, so they're not doing much there.
All right. So who is the craziest teammate you ever had?
Well,
Crazy.
depends what town they were in. Depends what
What's
town. Well, Tommy was crazy one time in Windsor.
Well, hold on. So James claims he did answer. We did not see it, James. We apologize. Can you repeat the answer, Sir James?
James.
What is the address of your huge cabin on Lake Manitoba? Please, Sir James.
Yeah. What were we talking about? Oh, the craziest teammates. Well, but there's a lot of different kinds of crazy, right? I mean, Eddie Hospital has to be right up there.
There were a lot of guys that were. There was
How long did he play in New York? I'll have to look it up.
Oh,
4 years.
hold on. Oh, here we go. Sir James is coming back. Falcon Lake. He says it's only 1,500 square feet. We're not just the outhouse, James. We're talking about the whole house.
That's his bed.
Wow, I'll have to look that up. Do we know? People have asked me over and over, and there's a question here, and I don't know if we can talk about it or not. Do we know what's going on with Al Trotwig? Ron, do you know anything?
No, I don't know. It must be personal, so you kind of stay out of that stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody, I just don't. You don't want to pry into somebody's personal life and see what's going on. But I hope.
Yeah, it seems like there's something that's never talked about. Yeah.
I hope whatever it is. I hope he's okay because
Yeah.
Al's he was always very professional with me and good for he was around the teams a lot and stuff like that. And he was really I remember one of the first times I remember him was the Olympics.
Yeah. No, he was good.
Yeah.
I do remember we were years ago when he first came to the Rangers. He came into a little room we had beside the locker room where we sat before the game, and he was talking, and somebody took the styrofoam cups that we used for coffee and put some pinholes in the cup.
Yeah.
So he got that cup, and he's standing there, and it's his first time in the room. And he's trying to meet everybody. I'm sure he's a little nervous or whatever.
Yeah.
So the coffee starts dripping down his arm. So that person who had put the holes in the cup then had done that to several other cups in the stack. And Al thought he'd be smart and go down a couple of cups, thinking, well, maybe the next couple of cups had holes in them. And he happened to find another cup with holes in it. So,
yeah.
So what? I don't know the story. What's with Al?
He's just hasn't all of a sudden hasn't been working in a couple of years, I think now, and it just nobody seems to. People know, but people like Ron said are being very respectful. Just
I mean, you got to respect for people. You got to respect people when they get. I don't know what the story is, so I don't want to say anything negative. And plus, we, knowing you two guys, we don't say negative things about people. Unless they're.
This is James.
Well, that's different. That's different. James or a guy that cuts Mel off in the parking lot or shit like that. I mean, that's different. But
it's one of Chung's cousins.
Pardon me?
No. What about Mark Pavlich? I don't know the whole story there. Can we talk about that or?
Yeah, I heard. Is he getting out?
I thought I was told that he was, but apparently his hearing or whatever got delayed till March.
Oh,
so yeah. So do you not know what happened to him initially, Mel? Is that?
Well, I know he's in a little bit of doo-doo, but yeah.
So he had got in an altercation with his neighbor, and got arrested for it. And when he was in prison, they tested him and determined that he was unfit to stand trial. So he was, I guess, I don't know how to say it properly, he was institutionalized and it worked with him. Apparently he's better now, and he has to have this hearing to see if he can get out. And again, that's been delayed. So he's gone through a long process, but the alumni has really been good. Like he called Glenn Healy and they got him help, got him legal help and everything. So
good.
And of course, Bubba was really pushing for him as well. So
yeah. Anything to do with head trauma?
Well, there's some mental illness. I don't know if I say it the right way. I don't know if they ever determined what the cause of it was, but I think his family was concerned that was part of the issue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't he sit next to you in the locker room?
Have?
Yeah.
He may have, Ron. I don't know. Yeah. Where are you going with that?
I don't know, Tom. I don't know. I'm just throwing things out there. I'm not committing to anybody being, whatever. But quick story about Pav. One year, him and Rayo and I can't remember who else came up to my house upstate, and the what do you call that thing that sends the electricity to the house, whatever it's called, blew up. We had no power, but I had a couple big fireplaces. Mel, Pav cooked the best turkey that I've ever eaten at Thanksgiving in my life. He cooked it in the fireplace, hung the thing up.
Oh well.
He was like, I go, Pav was a big outdoors guy. He loved the outdoors stuff.
From Minnesota, wasn't he? Or?
Yeah, and fishing and hunting to me is. I used to go with some friends of mine upstate New York to Delhi, that area, and we used to go hunting in a limo. And then if we could find something on the way to the bar from the cabin we were staying into the bar, we would stop and shoot it. But then we didn't want to do that because then we had to pick it up, right? So we just drive to the bar, and then we could find anything at the bar, we'd be in good shape. That's my hunting. My hunting is
in a limo.
There's that, and there's a reason why they make shop, like Stop and Shop and all those places to buy food, so you don't have to hunt.
Do you know though, Ron, we initially started off, there was no grocery stores as human beings. We would fast naturally.
There wasn't when I was alive. There was, so I'm only going when I'm alive. I can't go from when
Okay.
else is alive. But no, a lot of people like to hunt. I think that's they should love that. That's not. I have a lot of friends that like to shoot the deer and turkeys and everything else. I mean, I got one deer in my life, but it was with my car. I'm driving down King Street over here, like 30 years ago, and deer jumps out. I just came back from playing in Jacksonville at that PGA. We played golf there for 4 days or 5 days.
Bobby Orr there?
Bobby Orr was not there, no. Okay. But my friend Frank Nardone, who's a good friend of mine living in Florida, was going through a very tough time with cancer and whatever. And we came back and we were in the car together, and deer jumps over the fence into my car. I had 60 miles on I just got my truck. And that was about, I was very happy.
I guess so.
I wanted to find more deer that night. But a police officer came, and it was about probably around 12 o'clock at night. Police officer came, this female and a male officer came, and she walked up to me. She gets really close to me. She goes, "Have you been drinking?" I go, "If you'd have got me last night, yes, but today was not."
One of your ex-teammates, Tommy, Bernie Nichols, is a huge hunter.
Yes.
Remember that? And Dave Tiger Williams, he actually guides people. And then Jimmy,
really?
yeah. Like the mailman from Utah Jazz, he guided some of those guys, some of the basketball players. And Jimmy Mann, who lives in Trois-Rivières, Quebec, played for the Jets, and Quebec. He's a big hunter. So they're into it so deep that there's, I don't know if they're ducks or turkey. I think there's 6 or 7 different types of turkeys, and he's got 2 more left that he has to kill. So,
wow. Yes. Yeah. We should do some homework on that. Come back to us, Mel. The 7 kind of turkeys.
I'll do the turkey one. Yep.
Yeah. Deer.
All right, Mel, you got everything covered you need to cover? Like, there's other people had questions, concerns. We've covered your.
I've got, Tommy, I swear to God, like, I don't even make, I got this stuff. I'm going to save it for next week. I've done all I can today. Okay. Our time is up.
Maybe we could all try to wear like a bulletproof poop vest next week too.
Wait till you get a load of my outfit next week, Tom. Okay.
What's that?
Just wait till you see my outfit next week.
Oh, you got all planned?
Yeah.
Can you get those in V-neck too? Like really like deep V-necks?
Of course.
Oh.
Could I just wear a vest with no shirt underneath? Is that all right?
I think you should wear no shirt next week. Anything's better than the black shirts you've been wearing for the last 7 years.
All right, we'll go tarps off then. We'll have a vest with no shirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll keep my shirt on, thanks.
Yeah. Ron, how did my care package go with Juanita?
You know what? I have to be totally honest with you. It kind of slipped my mind.
Who are you?
The name's right there, Ira Matthew.
Yeah, I know.
Ira, can you please post the name of your friend who Mel has totally dissed? Please.
Anyway,
starting to snow here.
I will check on that in the next. Let's see. How long does a turtle live?
170 years.
No. Between 100 and 170.
Guys, I'll check on that for you.
All right. So it's not going to get here by Sunday.
No.
All right. Well.
But I will check on it this week. I will talk to Jackie, and I will find out where that package was sent to you. I know it was sent to you one time. Okay, and then we'll send it to you again. And maybe this time the guy from Federal Express will do what he's supposed to do and not. I'm going to send it. Just leave it at the front door.
Okay, hold on. They're lining up here. So George says you're not accepting his friend request. And Ira said, Ira fibbed a little bit. I thought he said it was his friend, but it's actually him. So he didn't accept his friend's request.
Mel?
Yeah. People have been trying to friend Mel, and apparently he's just like he's.
Well, what would you do in my position?
Oh, Susan, wearing a jacket with the elbow patches. Jeez. Oh man. And here's Carl Becker says the Gresh will not accept his friend request. Well, we got people to line up. You guys are kind of rude.
Well, I can't right now, Mr. Becker, because I'm in Facebook jail.
Are you? Are you really?
Yeah. You know, sometimes you say things that you just don't mean. Comes out wrong. You know, you had a syllable here, something else in the end. I'm going to get off Facebook anyway because I'm tired of it.
No, don't do that, Ron. People want to know your thoughts. I'm going to be inside your head.
Oh, boy.
All right. Well, guys, listen. Mel, I'm going to have to review the tape before I make any more comments. Maybe I spoke in haste last time, but
No, I think Mel did a great job today.
Thank you.
You know,
why do you think? What makes you think that, though, Ron? Why do you say that?
well, because it was just so shitty the 2 weeks before. I'm kidding. I'm joking, Mel. You know, you got too many lefts to throw.
Okay, so next Thursday is vest day. Remember that? Everybody be ready with your vest.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get one of those. Maybe Soapy can send us a vest because he's probably got a whole bunch of them.
Kansas City Chief vest.
Yeah.
Well, don't they have like that? Didn't they have the two things on there? What do you call them?
L.
Party trophy? Oh no, they got one only last. Not the only one that was last year. Yeah. Well, anyway, what did you think of the Lombardi's daughter or whatever it was, or granddaughter, being upset at Tom Brady for throwing?
No, it was the people that made the trophy. The daughter of the people that made the trophy.
Oh, is that what? That's what it was.
Wanted an apology because it was insulting. Yes.
Oh my God. That trophy's not even a real trophy next to the Stanley Cup. And the Stanley Cup has been.
Susan's on a roll here today. Look at her. She's butter. Susan's butter today. She's on a roll.
What's class picture day? What does that mean, Susan?
Well, it's like, like you're in school, like a professor. Like Mel's kind of got that, like nerdly kind of pocket vest kind of thing.
Yeah, he does look like a professor, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Especially with the glasses on. And look at him. He's got to hide the frown. He's hiding the smile behind there.
Professor Herb.
Professor. Hey, listen to me. I can't watch 2.5 Men anymore because every time I watch it now, I think I laugh, Mel, so hard. Oh, my God. When they're sitting around that burnt-down house.
That was good. When he sat in the burnout house, that was good. I like that one.
Are they having whiskey or Jack?
What's the girl's name? That was in that house. And
Courtney Thorne Smith.
Yeah, but she's like he's looking around. I can't remember the name of the show. And he's going, so you, and you. I'm the only one that didn't. Jesus. Oh my God, he's so funny.
All right, guys, we're gonna cut it off here, right?
All right.
Mel, done? Anyway, great to see you, Gresh.
Yeah.
It was good to see you. Yes.
Yeah, good to see you too, Tom. Come back and you can't stay as long.
So vest day next weekend. Everybody's gonna have a vest on.
Right. That's Invest Day.
Yep, vest day. All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
Mel can't wear the same one though.
No,
what?
I'm going to wear something else.
All right. See you next week.
I got it all planned.